please now stand for the academic procession.
Good morning, everybody. Once again, I call on the college chaplain, Father Michael Wall, to read the conferring blessing.
Slucht an slitter ne pól, cig na hefísig. Sinéan fó a dhéimar malúna I bhíne se an ahar ó nan mítar gach clown nab agus talamh. Go dogus sé díomh as olbhathe sa glóra, go bhaigh sibh neart agus cumas in bhénach trín spirid. Go méid Christ in bhór grí trí credibh, agus go méid sibh préomhathe agus bunathe sa grá, llí go bhéidigh sibh féin agus an níomh go léir, ad agus lehead, agus irde agus dainas a hiiscint. Go gurigh sibh ólas a grá Christ atá is chun tuiscine, agus go líon for sibh de líonmharacht umlán dé. Glór don té úd a bhéidir dó I bhd níos mó a dhéanamh ná mar a dtíorfamisne ná nó smíanamh féin air. Tuaid an cócht atá ag gobar uning, glór go raibh aige san aglas agus I gríost, Isa ó glún, go brach na brethe. Amen.
I am pleased to call upon the Provost and Deputy President of the University of Limerick, Professor Shane Kilcummins, to formally convene a meeting of the University for the purposes of conferring academic awards.
President, Mary Immaculate College, members of the Mary Immaculate College Governing Authority and trustees, members of Ancorla Acadúil, faculty members, families, friends, and graduates of the class of 2023, a meeting of the university is hereby convened for the purpose of conferring academic awards. Exercising the power granted to the University of Limerick by Oireachtas Éireann, I hereby confer awards of the University on the graduates of the Faculty of Education. Students not present are hereby conferred in absentia.
I am pleased to call on the Deputy Chairperson of the Board of Trustees and of Governing Authority of Mary Immaculate College, Dr. Anya Lawler, to make an address of welcome.
Professor Shane Kilcommons, Provost and Deputy President of University of Limerick, Professor Eugene Wall, President of Mary Immaculate College, members of Mary Immaculate College Governing Authority and Trustees, members of An Comhairle Acadúil, the Academic Council, faculty members, families, friends, and especially the graduates of the class of 2023. Díomh go léir maidin agus 100 míle fáilte roimh go dtí an ócáid speisialta seo I go láiste uair gan small. A very warm welcome to all of you, especially to the graduates of 2023, to this ceremony here today. As Deputy Chair of the Trustees and of the Governing Authority, I am deputising for Bishop Brendan Leahy. He regrets he cannot be here with you today, but he sends you his warmest congratulations and very best wishes. But to the graduates, I say, this is your day, a great day of celebration for you. Congratulations on having achieved what you set out to do in becoming a qualified and recognised leader for inclusion, contributing significantly to your early learning and care settings. LINC, the Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years programme, is designed to enhance the inclusion of all children in early childhood care and education programmes through the development of the role of Inclusion Coordinator. The coordinator's role is to lead an inclusive culture, practice and pedagogy within their setting and to provide support and information to staff and parents on the inclusion and participation of all children. This programme is part of a government commitment to the provision of high-quality education and training in the field of early childhood care and education and was introduced as part of the Access and Inclusion Model in 2016. The LINC programme is the only qualification that is recognised by the Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth to fulfil the role of Inclusion Coordinator. The LINC programme is now in its 8th year with 5,153 graduates, including those of you graduating here today. The programme is provided by a consortium led by Mary Immaculate College and including Early Childhood Ireland and Maynooth University Preble Department of Primary and Early Childhood Education. Particular thanks and congratulations are due to Professor Emer Ring, Dean of the Faculty of Education here in Mary Immaculate College, and to Shirley Heaney Marinan, the National Coordinator for the LINC programme here at Mary Immaculate College. And to all of you graduates, I say, taking on a programme of study as you have done, while still being in full-time employment as early childhood educators and setting managers, is not easy. It requires a big sacrifice in terms of your personal time. And the time you have given to being present for webinar classes and tutorials, time to read, time to complete assignments, has meant less time for family, friends, leisure pursuits and other interests. And today you know it has all been worth it. And your award of LINC Coordinator is your reward, or at least part of it. And I say part of it because the greatest reward for you personally and professionally is surely the role you will play as an inclusion coordinator in sharing your learning with your colleagues and enhancing the provision for the inclusion and participation of all children in your care. Working in an early childhood sector is a hugely responsible undertaking where parents and guardians entrust their children to your care. And that care can be manifested in a number of ways. It is evident in the written policies and procedures which you adhere to every day. However, it is the culture of care, which comes from your heart, that enriches your settings and envelops the children you care for in a warm, loving and safe environment. Yours is a labour of love in loco parentis. I hope that today you can relax and enjoy the fruits of your labours with your family and friends. And speaking of friends, you may have formed new friendships through the LINC programme, particularly in supporting each other online through study groups, chat groups, etc. So today may be the first time that you meet some of your new friends in person, and I hope that will be a lovely experience for you. So enjoy your day, heartiest congratulations again, and every good wish for the future. Có Gorgicus ó Cree, Gurt Míle Mahagwith.
I now call upon Professor Shane Kilcummins, Provost and Deputy President of the University of Limerick, to make his address.
Members of Governing Authority and Academic Council, distinguished guests, graduates, families, friends and colleagues, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this conferring ceremony. I must begin by offering you the warmest of congratulations on completing this hugely important part of your learning journey. Today marks a milestone in your own personal development and further learning, but it is also in the support of and inclusion of children with additional needs in the early years of education. Inclusivity in all parts of society is essential for our world to thrive and to flourish. Your work on graduating with this leadership for inclusion in the early years will continue to support the development of children with different learning abilities and support requirements, and in turn prove to be hugely important for them for continuing their educational journeys. For you, the graduates of today, your future educational journey may continue, or for others it may end, and you take your awards back to the workplace. Nonetheless, on whatever path you have chosen, your success is hard-earned, highly valued, and above all, a credit to you and your support network. No one gets to graduate with any type of recognised award without a great deal of hard work, commitment, and some degree of self-sacrifice. None of you came to education without that basic desire to help others to fulfil their potential. By fulfilling your own potential here at Mary Immaculate College, and through this programme, you are now equal to that task. You have put yourself at the heart of the most valuable human endeavour, to empower others to empower themselves. Even in the earliest of steps taken, they can often be the most formative and thus the most vital. I'd also like to say something about Mary Immaculate College. The richness of scholarship here at Mary Immaculate College has helped you to express creatively, to think critically, to reason, to raise questions, to communicate with clarity, to engage empathically, and to understand diversity and dimensions of difference. These are skills that are vital in our institutions, economies, work environments, and communities. They connect people, celebrate our cultures, foster creative and ethical thinking, challenge orthodoxy, and sustain and reimagine our future. This is a day of celebration for you, for your families and friends. It also marks an important staging post. You met new friends, hopefully, encountered new subjects, perhaps developed new degrees of autonomy, independence and responsibility. The skills you have developed on that journey mean that you are ready to enter the world of work or further studies. Our societal rejuvenation will be supported by the addition of people like you, bringing your skills, creativity and commitment into our early educational settings, where the young minds of tomorrow are assured a professional and progressive learning and developmental experience. Making a difference and enhancing change are key goals and guiding attributes for us as educators. And it is through these transferable skills that we hope you take out into the world that will make a difference and enhance that change. You can't see my hair, but it's very grey, and I've witnessed many graduations during the course of my career. I've been trying to think of some guiding principles which I've learned, which may now be of interest to you, or of some use to you. So if you indulge me for a brief few moments, I'll try and impart these lessons to you, but I should caution that as an academic lawyer, they may not be of much use to you. My first lesson, or the first guiding principle I think that is important for you as you graduate here today, is the following. one. Hard work works, and talent is overrated. The logic of success in any sphere of life is grounded in hard work. There are no quick or easy paths, no pills or purchases that will soften the requirement. Natural talent is a gift, but it is sometimes outside your control. A work ethic, in contrast, is entirely within your control. You can decide to have a hard work mindset, to have an energy about your approach to tasks. People will see that and they will value it. Very often, opportunities will coalesce around those who will work with them the most, who will value them the most. These invariably are the people who will work the hardest in respect of the opportunities that are presented because they have created the environment in which to take that opportunity. Arnold Palmer, the brilliant golfer, put it well when he said, "The more I practice, the luckier I get." Identify with a strong work ethic, not with the label of a particular talent. A work ethic is sustainable and can be lifelong. Talent may be ephemeral and may restrict if not managed properly. Lesson 2. Be humble and treat people as ends and never as a means to an end. Recognize the intrinsic value of each human being, and all of you will know that through the program of study you've been involved in. You are no better than anybody else, but you, like everyone else, have huge potential for greatness. Let that sit with you for a while. Each human being has an intrinsic worth, no matter what their circumstances. You may be brighter, better looking, have more money, and so on, but your life is no more important than anyone else's life. Once you recognize that, you can use that as a true line in your own life. I've sometimes heard the quote, "Be nice to people on the way up, because you might meet them on the way down." But that breaches Immanuel Kant's categorical imperative, that people are ends in themselves and never a means to an end. Be kind to people because of their intrinsic worth, regardless of their station or your station. Be of service to people, which is clearly a true line of your own course. Remember the acronym HOPE, H-O-P-E. Help other people excel. Once you do that, you are moving yourself and others towards greatness. As Harry Truman reminds us, it is amazing what you can accomplish if you do not care who gets the credit. Lesson 3, be resilient. Life invariably throws all sorts of challenges, failures, defeats, and sickening blows at us. Some will be expected and some will come out of the blue. These setbacks are very much part of living. It is my firm belief, however, that the person who refuses to give up, who keeps dusting himself or herself down time after time, following failure and defeat, has the most competitive advantage of all. Samuel Beckett put it well when he said, "Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again, fail better." Thomas Edison found 999 ways not to make a light bulb, but on the 1,000th attempt, he changed our lives forever. Keep failing better in your lives. Keep striving for greatness. Expect failure and develop the resilience and the fortitude to deal with it as it arises. My fourth lesson, and I'm nearly there, have courage. Where possible, try to step outside your comfort zone. This is where the real and professional growth for you will be. This is where you will reach your potential as an individual. Stepping outside your comfort zone is very difficult. It is by its very nature uncomfortable. We are all vulnerable, and it is so hard for us to keep stepping across our shadows, to stretch ourselves in open settings. It is important, however, to have this growth mindset, to strive to be the best version that you can of yourself. I will finish with an important passage, one of my favourite passages. It's from a lecture by Theodore Roosevelt on the 23rd of April 1910, and it's entitled Citizenship in the Republic. It is of its time and it uses gendered language, which I've corrected for this occasion, but the message is very powerful, and it reads as follows. It is not the critic who counts, not the person who points out how the strong person stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short time and time again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends themselves in a worthy cause, who at best knows, in the end, the triumph of high achievement, or who at worst, if they fail, at least fail while daring greatly, so that their place will never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. So where you can, and when you can, dare greatly. That is the extent of my guidance to you. Work hard, be humble, be resilient, and continue to dare greatly. On this day, I would like to acknowledge the staff of Mary Immaculate College, represented by the brilliant motley crew of people behind me. We should truly cherish them. They are leaders, educators, and scholars, all outstanding experts in their fields, national and international commentators and policy influencers. They are deeply committed to you, their students, their disciplines, and their specific areas of research excellence. So are the professional support staff who support the endeavours to ensure that you have had an outstanding education. President Wall and all of his colleagues here at Mary Immaculate College engage in such a noble pursuit, helping you to excel and engaging in knowledge exchange for the good of humanity and society. I have no doubt but that they will continue to excel, to inspire, to share, and to champion. I also have no doubt but that they will remain willfully independent and zealously generous and thoughtful. It goes without saying that you as students owe them a debt of gratitude. But I think that as a society we should also be grateful because we truly compete above our weight in Ireland, having such gifted staff. All that is left for me now to do is to congratulate you on your achievements and success to date. Thank you for attending this beautiful and great institution. My hope for you now is that you create good lives for yourselves. I wish you every success in your future endeavours. Thank you.
I am pleased to call upon Professor Eugene Wall, President of Mary Immaculate College, to make his conferring address.
Farm Fair Queen Fáilte Roy Villig, Goody Sharmanas Bronta on Lay and You, Smoragum for Goluder Aaron Loss Bashielta Shot. So I'd like to begin by welcoming you all here today. First of all, I'd like to begin by welcoming the Deputy President and Provost of the University of Limerick, Professor Shane Common. Even at this early stage of my talk, I'd like to thank him very much for his very kind and gracious remarks towards the college. And also for his words of wisdom, which certainly bear reflection. I'd like also to extend welcome to Dr. Anya Lawler, whom you've already heard speaking there. One of our trustees, Sean Burke, is with us today, and I want to recognise Sean. We have some members of Tudros Real, our governing authority, and the college staff, many of whom are on the stage here. As well as that, we have a number of distinguished guests, Audrey Yeoman here, who's here from Early Childhood Ireland, and Delia Goodman, who's here from Better Start. Of course, as other speakers have done, I'd like to welcome the families and friends of the graduates, but most especially and most appropriately on the day that's in it, the graduates themselves, the class of 2023. Not only those who are here in person, but any of those who are joining us online. And to begin with, like the two previous speakers, I'd like to extend my warmest congratulations to the class of 2023 for arriving at what is truly a milestone in your lives. My colleagues and I share your pride today, and we delight in your presence. We are delighted to see that I have down here that you're the 7th cohort, but I think I heard mentioned earlier on that you're actually the 8th cohort. So we can discuss that one afterwards, but it's great to have you here, and it follows really a clear track of progress over those number of years, which I'll talk about, because it gives us great pleasure to build on the success and the undoubted success of this programme again this year. The LINC conferring ceremonies for the past number of years, I can say this with all sincerity, have proved to be particularly memorable, because they're marked by a number of distinctive features which apply more so to this programme than to other programmes. In the first instance, the geographic distribution of this cohort of graduates is much more diverse than the other conferrings. We have graduates from all over the country attending. For many of you, even though you'll become alumni of Mary Immaculate College and the University of Limerick, this is actually your first visit to the campus. And what's been most striking about previous LINC conferring ceremonies was the resounding celebratory tone throughout. And you'll see that when it comes to the presentation of awards. Each year there's a level of unconfined delight on the part of many graduates, and it's palpable as they receive those parchments. Many of the graduates have told us afterwards of their sense of immense pride in receiving their awards, and some were visibly moved as they explained that they never envisaged being on stage receiving a formal university award. Now, in congratulating you on your significant achievement, like the Deputy President and Provost, I want to extend my thanks on your behalf to the family, friends and colleagues who've supported you throughout the journey during the last year. It's by their support, assistance and sacrifice that you've achieved so much on this programme, and it's important to pay tribute to them today as we acknowledge your award. So, at this juncture, I now invite our graduates to join me in an expression of gratitude for those wonderful people. So maybe you'd give them a round of applause, please. As Professor Kilcommon has said, Mary Immaculate College has a long tradition of excellence in teaching and learning in the early years. In fact, our first degree programme in the early childhood care and education space began in 1999. And since then, our suite of programmes in this important area range from the LINC programme. We have undergraduate degree programmes at level 8 and postgraduate studies up to and including doctoral level. We're celebrating 20 years of our undergraduate degree programme, the BA in Early Childhood Care and Education in the current academic year. And coincidentally, this also is the year in which we are celebrating 125 years of the foundation of the college. As you probably gathered already, here at MIC we're deeply committed not just to early childhood education, but to quality early childhood education. We believe that high quality early childhood education is critical to the foundations of lifelong learning and enabling all children to reach their full potential. We concur with James Heckman, the Nobel Prize winning economist, when he observes that starting at age 3 or 4 is too little, too late, as it fails to recognise that skills beget skills in a complementary and dynamic way, and that the efforts should focus on the first years for the greatest efficiency and effectiveness. We're also dedicated to providing the inclusion of all children right from the start. It very much is in keeping with the overall mission of the college in the area of social justice. And therefore we're delighted to welcome you as our LINC graduates. The programme joins a suite of undergraduate and postgraduate programmes on offer here which have the principles of inclusion at their core. And speaking about quality education, we've been greatly heartened by the ongoing evaluation findings of the LINC programme. Based on the voluminous feedback that we've received, we derive great satisfaction from the impact that the programme is making on the lives of children and families throughout the country. The LINC programme is specifically focused on assisting its graduates as inclusion coordinators to lead inclusive culture, inclusive pedagogy and inclusive practice within your setting. As testimony to the learning experience of the LINC programme, I'd like to take this opportunity to highlight a quote from one of the graduates from the first year of the programme who stated in our portfolio, "Since completing my first assessment at the beginning of the LINC course, I had an understanding that our preschool was an inclusive preschool. I learned that our practice was allowing inclusion and accommodating inclusion, but wasn't really embracing it into action. I didn't have the skills or the knowledge to fully understand what inclusion really meant." She continued, "When I reflect on what an inclusive culture and practice along with an inclusive pedagogy is, it keeps me in tune with what inclusion is really about. I really enjoyed the course, didn't see it as a chore, but saw it as an opportunity. Thoroughly enjoyed the overall experience. This has encouraged me to further my learning and to complete a level 9 course, a level 9 programme in due course." These comments were echoed by so many of you in your own portfolios, as well as during the programme, and I think they sum up the really positive attitude that so many of you have, not only to early years care and education, but to inclusion more specifically. I know then that you, as ambassadors for inclusion, will do everything you can to ensure that every child is included. For too long, early learning and care was not a key focus of policy development in Ireland. Through your ongoing advocacy and activism as early years professionals, this policy lens has fortunately changed. As we know, on the 28th of September 2022, Minister Roderick O'Gorman allocating a budget packet of 403 million, bringing the state allocated a budget packet of 403 million, bringing the state investment in early learning and care and childcare to more than 1 billion. It's also significant, I think, to note that the government, in fact the Taoiseach's office, launched a strategy to combat child poverty in August of this year. The Better Start Access and Inclusion model, which was launched in 2015, within which the LINC programme is located, represents the possibilities inherent in building on our strengths through adopting an evidence-based, child-centred model that places a value on supporting and acknowledging yourselves as early childhood teachers within a universal and targeted model of support. The reach of the Access and Inclusion model has continued to grow, with tens of thousands of children supported to access and meaningfully participate in early childhood care and education programmes nationwide. The model has been recognised internationally and has won awards for both excellence in practice and inclusive policy. Since the AIM was adopted, over 24,000 children have received 53,000 supports in over 4,000 settings nationally. While it's recognised that we're still on a journey to creating a truly inclusive system across the early years, post-primary and primary and post-primary settings, your role as early childhood teachers has been pivotal to the significant success achieved to date. Now, as has been mentioned already, the LINC programme is offered by the consortium of MIC, Early Childhood Ireland and Maynooth University, the Freble Department of Primary and Early Childhood Education. In fact, I myself graduated from a programme there a long number of years ago, back in 1979, where I qualified as a primary teacher. The two institutions I just referred to, Early Childhood Ireland and also the Freble Department, also have a significant commitment to play in early childhood care and education, and we're delighted to continue that collaborative work with them on this important initiative. Their expertise, knowledge and experience have significantly impacted on the LINC programme's success, and this is a shining example of excellent collaboration and partnership within the higher education landscape, and it's having a real and significant impact for early childhood educators, children and on society more generally. So at this point, just before I conclude, a number of people I would like to extend my thanks to. I'll begin by reiterating our thanks to the Programme Steering Committee, Professor Emer Ring and Dr. Lisa O'Sullivan, Mary Immaculate College, Teresa Heaney and Liz Carnes from Early Childhood Ireland, Niamh Fortune and Patsy Stafford from the Freble Department in Maynooth University, and Shirley Heaney, who's the National Programme Coordinator and sitting over on the stage here. I also want to thank the academics and the academic and professional services staff at MIC, particularly those working on the LINC programme who've supported this initiative since its inception. And of course, it wouldn't be right for me not to mention all of the people who've worked on preparing this ceremony today to make sure that it happens and happens successfully. I'd like to take also the opportunity to thank two government departments who have contributed to the supporting the programme over the years. First of all, DCE DIY, or is it more, or its longer name is Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth, formerly DCYA, and the Department of Education. Without their continuing support, this programme couldn't continue. I want to reciprocate the words that the Deputy President and Registrar has also said in relation to the University of Limerick and our partnership with them. It's the University of Limerick that's actually ratifying your award, and they deem your standard of achievement suitable for admission to the ranks of the graduates. So I would like to again thank the Deputy President and Provost, Professor Shane Kilcommons, and as you may know and as you may have seen in media's dispatches, we are in advanced discussions and negotiations with the university to strengthen that relationship, and we were hoping that in the year ahead, there will be significant announcements on that, and I think that attests to the very valuable partnership, and it's a partnership that goes right back to 1991. So it's a thriving and enduring partnership, and we look forward to enhancing it further. So I would also like to extend appreciation to all the university staff who've been involved in assisting our graduates in their passage through the college, and for their contribution to today's ceremony. I want to thank in particular the mace bearer for the University of Limerick, John O'Neill. Would you like to give him a wave, John, so they can see you again? And also Mary Darmody, you'll see there, who's our own sign language interpreter. It would be remiss of me at this point not to mention Margaret Joyce. Margaret was a lead LINC tutor who sadly passed away just a few days after the LINC graduation ceremony last year. Margaret worked with the LINC programme since its commencement in 2016, and I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge Margaret's dedication to the LINC programme and early years inclusive practice. So I now invite you to pause for a moment as we remember Margaret and her stellar contribution to creating equality of opportunity for all children. Finally, I return to you, the class of 2023. As you become inclusion coordinators, you're now leaders for inclusion. Coming, that is, not with just great responsibility, but a great expectation of the work that you will undertake. It'll no doubt bring its own challenges, but it will also bring great joy and a sense of achievement. Learn from these challenges and embrace these achievements. And again, I would draw you back to some of the sage advice that you heard from Professor Kilcommons earlier on. So that I would hope that as you strive for inclusion, you'll remember that it's the impact that you'll make on the lives of children that's what truly matters. Thank you very much indeed.
I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Professor Emer Ring, to present the candidates for the conferring of undergraduate awards in education.
President, the Academic Council of the University has been satisfied that the following candidates are worthy to be conferred with undergraduate awards. Therefore, I present the candidates and request you to confer the awards on them.
Candidates will be called in alphabetical order of surname. So now we have the awards for the Certificate in Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years, and our first candidate this morning is Fatima Arif. Lovely. Our next candidate, Sarah Arogundade. Perfect. Sonia Aspel. Sheila Barlow. Noelle Barrett. Martin Bartley. Binyupama Basnat Goshi. Erica Bianchi. Noel Black. Catherine Brackett. Reginald Barry Froggatt. Kathy Brennan. Lorraine Breslin. Sonia Maria Brooks. Audrey Byrne. Charlene Byrne. Shannon Byrne. Audette Callahan. Teresa Callanan. Georgina Campion. Jordana Cassidy. Heather Clark. Louise Coakley. Sinead Connolly. Katrina Cook. Idel Cooney. Rachel Costello. Katie Coughlin. Nicole Coughlin. Sarah Coyne. Julie Cronin. Annette Culbert. Rachel Cummins. Laura Lee Curtin. Eftemia Dagdanelli. Susan Daly. Dawn Darcy. Samantha Daly. Conor Marie Delaney. Cohen Dignam. Emma Donoghue. Amalia Doody. Margaret Dowdall Yore. Joanna Doyle. Rebecca Doyle. Irene Duffy. Elaine Dunley. Melinda Dunphy. Helena Enright. Annie Falomo. Louise Farrelly. Marta Fernandez. Aisling Fitzgerald. Amanda Flynn. Carmel Flynn. Claire Foxton. Claire Gavigan. Judith Golden. Anne-Marie Gorman. Catherine Griffin. Emer Griffin. Ellen Halligan. Rosemary Harmon. Carmel Harper. Emily Harper. Teresa Harrison. Tracy Heary. Leslie Hunt. Caroline Kavanagh. In absentia. Helena Kearney. Joanna Keane. Grania Kelleher. Meg Keohane. Anne Kerrigan. Shala Khanum. Trish Kiley. Holly Kilpatrick. Kirsten Amy Kraus. In absentia. Isabella Kukowska. Deborah Lawler. Rafika Lazari. Shannon Lewis. Carol Lucy. Rachel Mackesy. Katie Mangan. Kathy MacDonald. Mary McCarthy. Orla McCarthy. Sandra McDonnell. Lisa McGrath. Theresa McGrath. In absentia, Chloe McNamara. Jenny McPartland. Becky Meanigan. Samantha Moore. Nicola Moyles. Lorna Mulroy. Martin Murray. Gayatri Nagarajan. Michelle O'Brien. Ciara O'Connor. Lorraine O'Connor. In absentia, Lauren O'Keefe. Well done, Lauren. Sinead Bernadette O'Reilly. Anne-Marie O'Rourke. Sarah Pepper. Clara Prudhomme. Amanda Rispin. Lisa Marie Rickson. Michelle Ryan. Sevilla Ryan Hanbury. Claudia Salazar Tello. Laurie Sheehan. Katie Tehan. Breda Tobin. Sinead Toohey. Tatiana Villet. Marta Vujovic. In absentia, Nicola Walsh. Well done, Nicola. Katie Ward. Marie Ward. Bernadette White. Sinead Donnelly. Teresa Hartnett. Catherine Redden. And Edel O'Neill. I think we'll wait for Adele to take her photograph first of all. And we'll have a big round of applause for all our LINC graduates today. Go Corda Coselic. What an achievement. I now have the great pleasure in introducing our special awards. The College Gold Medal on the Certificate in Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years. The gold medal is awarded to the graduate who achieved first place on the programme. The recipient this year is Richard Cottrell in absentia. Unfortunately, Richard can't be with us today, but congratulations to him. We now have the Early Childhood Ireland Best Overall LINC Portfolio Award. I now call upon Miss Audrey Yeoman of Early Childhood Ireland to present this award. This award is presented to the graduate who achieved first place for their LINC portfolio, for the best LINC portfolio, and the recipient this year is Clara Prudhomme. Congratulations, Clara. Well done to you. We now come to the Best LINC Portfolio Awards. These awards are presented for the best LINC portfolio in each of the programme's 7 groupings. The President of Mary Immaculate College will now present these awards. So Group 1, the winner is Annie Falomo. The Group 2 winner is Ciara O'Connor. Well done. The Group 3 winner is Judith Golden. The Group 4 winner is Nicola Murray in absentia. The Group 5 winner is Clara Prudhomme. The Group 6 winner is Rebecca Hegarty in absentia, and the Group 7 winner is Shannon Lewis. Well done, Shannon. Don't run away. So big round of applause for all our LINC Special Award winners today. Congratulations to all of them. As our ceremony draws to a close, I would like to extend my gratitude to everyone involved in this morning's event. Today, believe me, is the result of weeks of preparatory work. It is impossible to name everyone, but I would like to extend my appreciation to staff in the following areas: the LINC team, Student Academic Administration, the President's Office, Building and Estates, ICT Services, Strategic Communications and Marketing, MISU, which is our Students' Union, the Lime Tree Theatre for this wonderful venue, our signer Mary Darmody, and finally John O'Neill, the mace bearer from the University of Limerick. We are truly delighted to host today's ceremony. It was a pleasure to be involved and witness how hard everyone worked to make this such a success for you, our new graduates. Buíochas ó Crí Liv Galéir. Now, next steps. So the Platform Party will leave the venue immediately following the national anthem. Please remain standing as the Platform Party exit the venue. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Could I now ask you all to stand, please, for our national anthem?